What's going on, everyone? I'm Encore. This is Tomorrow Never Comes. And today I wanted to touch on what the difference is between a hot and a cold wallet. And maybe you don't even know what those two terms are. So I kind of want to dive into both of those and see which one you may prefer. And then at the end, we'll kind of go over what I would pick and what maybe you should pick depending on your mindset. All right, so let's jump right into here. So what is a wallet? Right, that's where we've got to start from. I'm sure everyone is familiar, or most of you are familiar with what a actual physical wallet must have been like, right? Maybe now with less traveling, less of us going out there, a lot of things are just online, right? But a wallet in essence is, what does it do? It's really there just to hold your valuables, whether that's cash, which is not very valuable now, never really has been, and decreases in value as time goes on, but especially now with the amount of money that's being printed, what else is a wallet? It's accessible, and you never leave home without it, right? I think that was Visa's tagline, one of the credit cards where you never leave home without it. And so all those things just means that when you want to purchase something, or when you want to hold things that are valuable to you when it comes to currency, you have a wallet, right? And it's there, it's easy for you to kind of take out and use and apply whenever needed. That's the gist of what an actual wallet is. So what is a hot wallet? And this is all with respect to obviously cryptocurrency here. So what's a hot wallet? When you hear someone say hot wallet, and you may have no idea what they're talking about. So this is a wallet, a digital wallet that will hold your cryptocurrency and is connected to the internet, right? Think of it like software. So without an internet connection, you have no access to it, right? But anywhere that you do have an internet connection, you can apply the wallet to whichever applications you want, right? And so there are a couple of different types. One, you can have like specific wallets. So there may be a specific Bitcoin wallet, specific wallets that hold only certain tokens, right? And then there are ones that are actually like exchanges. So if you look at, Celsius, you look at Crypto.com, Kraken, Gate.io, there's tons of different exchanges. So while some of them may not be, marketed as wallets, anywhere where you actually get to put your assets and leave them there and then access them however you like, that's essentially a wallet. So you can have an exchange. You can even have hybrids. So Crypto.com actually has a specific offshoot. So they have their app, in which you can buy, your assets. You can even keep them on there and hold them like a wallet. But they actually have a dedicated, site, a dedicated offshoot of their app, which is actually a desktop, and it's actually labeled as a wallet. So there's certain things that you can do in there. So there's different things you can do here, but the main thing is that it's connected to the internet. You cannot access it unless you have internet, and usually it's pretty easy to get through, right? The main thing is just think of it as software. That's what a hot wallet is. Okay, so here I have MetaMask. I have my Ether wallet, which can hold Ether, but some other assets as well. You have Celsius as an exchange, and then you have Crypto.com here, which is another exchange. And then what's a cold wallet? So if hot you can apply to as software, you think of cold wallet as hardware. So this is something that is not connected to the internet. It's a physical vault or safe that holds your currency. Okay, so one you only access when you have the internet. The other one is accessed by not having the internet. Okay, so software versus hardware. And let's kind of go through what the pros and the cons are for each. Okay, so with a hot wallet, the pros are, just like a physical wallet in your back pocket, right? It's easily accessed. As long as you have the internet connection, you're good to go, right? You get a desktop, you get a mobile app. We're all used to those kinds of things anyway. Pretty easy to navigate, right? We're all used to that. You can earn yield through them, right? And this is going to apply a little bit to the cold wallet as well, but definitely through the hot wallets. They have built-in features and fundamentals that allow you to earn a percentage of interest on the assets that you hold in there. And sometimes you don't even have to do anything. As long as you have your assets in the wallet itself, it'll earn yield automatically. All right, Celsius is one type that is like that. And there are others like Crypto.com. When you're talking about their app, you actually have to specify which asset you want to earn interest on and kind of go from there. And Swissborg is also another app or hot wallet or exchange, however you want to look at that one. It's kind of a hybrid as well, where you don't have to do anything at all. And Voyager is also another one where you can just put your assets on there and it'll earn yield on its own. And typically these hot wallets, you can have multiple coins on them. And what's nice about these is that there's actually support, right? Built in. These are companies, so you can actually get support from them if something were to go wrong. Now that doesn't mean if you send your currency to the wrong address that you're going to get it back. Okay, but if something does happen, you do have somebody to talk to and reach out to. So we're all used to those kind of makes it more comfortable. But what's a con of a hot wallet? Well, you can imagine that if you're connected to the internet or that you are software, that you can be hacked, right? So that is the number one concern when it comes to leaving your assets in a hot wallet or on an exchange, is that something can go wrong there and you may never get it back. Good chance you may not, okay? So also along with that, because you are storing it somewhere else. So think of this. So it's software, but what you're doing is you are giving your currency to somebody, your assets to somebody and saying, please store this for me. That's what you're saying. So essentially they own it, not you. So if they decide to freeze your account, suspend your account, something they don't like, you didn't do anything based on their terms and agreement, they can shut it down and you can lose access, right? In the same vein, if there's some kind of government regulation or stipulation and the government reaches out to these companies, they can essentially say, shut them down. So there is that side of it as well. And then when you jump to the cold wallet, you're looking at something, again, it's hardware, not connected to the internet. So the pro is that it's super secure. You can't hack into something that's not connected to the web. It's just not going to happen, right? As I mentioned for the hot wallet, that while you're giving your assets to somebody else, say, please hold that for me. So in the cold wallet, because it's like a vault or a safe, you get to hold it. Okay, you are responsible for anything and everything that happens to your currency or to your assets. All right, and what's nice about it now is that the biggest problem before used to be was that you couldn't do anything with it. It would just kind of sit there, and it would be very limited in the number of coins that could actually be held in the cold storage. That is slowly transitioning out. You're getting a lot of these companies now that'll have. You have a lot of companies now that will actually incorporate third parties. So there is a risk there too, right? They're incorporating third parties where you can earn some yield on certain things. But the biggest thing is they're actually becoming more compatible with many, many tokens or cryptocurrencies. Okay, so the options have become even greater than they used to be before. Okay, so and that's why I've said here that you can earn, you can integrate many coins and earn some yield. Okay, now because they're offline, not connected to the web, you're not going to get them. They're not going to fall under any government regulations because they're yours. You own them, right? And that is a massive pro. It's because they're yours, nobody can do anything to them. So that's a very key point there. Now the con is, because you do own them, everything is on you. So if you lose the hardware, everything's gone. There's no support. Nothing like that's going to actually help you. You can't talk to somebody. If you lose it, it's gone. If you lose your keys, there's private keys associated with this. So if you lose your keys, nobody can help you. All right? It's completely gone. So there is that factor to it as well. And you will need a device to plug it into. So think of if we go back here to what a cold wallet is, here are some examples of them really. The two most common ones talked about is Trezor and Ledger. So I have a Ledger. So these ones, there are many more options involved with them now in terms of what coins you can put on there, and it's very slick now. The user interface, the user experience is much better, so that's good. But having said that, if you think of it like a USB, well, what are you going to do with just a USB? You still have to plug it in somewhere, right? So you are going to need some kind of secondary device in which you can access what you have on your cold wallet. And then just for me, from my personal experience with the Ledger that I have, a Ledger Nano S, is the app and the Bluetooth connection has been horrendous for me. Like, I actually have to plug it with the actual physical connection, the cable, in order to get anything to work properly for me. So the combination of the app and the Bluetooth, it just does not work well. So that's for me, that's a con. And I'm not familiar with Trezor. It's not something I have. I'm only familiar with Ledger. So the big question then becomes, well, which one should I choose? Which one should you choose? And of course, the answer is always, well, that depends. So that depends what you want to do. Now, I'll tell you right now, the safest, most secure thing you can do is put 100% of your cryptocurrency asset into cold storage, whether that's Trezor, whether that's Ledger, or some other cold storage, cold wallet. That is 100% secure, 100% safe. Nobody can touch it, and it sits there, right? However, you lose out on some options in terms of, can you trade it? Can you earn yield on it? So certain things like that, where you want to grow your money, can you have some fun with it? It all depends on what you want to do. If you are the type that says, look, I'm going to buy, I'm going to close my eyes, plug my ears, and in 10 years, I'll open my wallet and see what it's worth. All you need is the cold storage, the cold wallet. That's it. You don't need anything else. But what you can do is and this goes for pretty much any topic, you don't always have to be one extreme or the other. You can find a happy balance, right? You can put a sizable portion in public or in cold storage or cold wallet, and you can put a portion of it into the hot wallets so that you are easily able to access it when you want to trade, if you want to earn yield, whatever you want to do. It's more accessible, right? If you want to buy NFTs, right, you can do all these things a lot easier, a lot quicker when it comes to a hot wallet. Like MetaMask is a hot wallet, right? And that's really what drives a lot of the transactions. So it really depends on what you want to do. You just need to figure out what strategy you have in place. Are you looking to earn yield? Are you looking to trade? Are you looking to buy NFTs or have any transactions with your crypto? Well, in that case, you're better off having some of it in a hot wallet. All right, and then keep a portion in cold wallet, or keep all of it in a cold wallet if you don't plan on doing any of it. So I hope that kind of makes some sense. All right, so key takeaways here is that a hot wallet, software, cold wallet, hardware. And then for you to decide which one you want, it depends on your strategy. If you're a hold and never look at it again, cold wallet is good for you. If you are, hey, I want to do something with it, whether it's earn yield, buy NFTs, or any other transactional based things with your currency, then you need some form of a hot wallet. All right, so it just really depends, and you need to find where you fit in that spectrum. All right, guys, I hope that helped. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video for anyone who is really unsure of what the difference is between a hot and a cold wallet, or even what a digital wallet in this case is. All right, guys, remember, tomorrow never comes, and so I urge you to jump in the game. See you in the next one.